Hello, everyone. My name is Holly from Idaho here in the United States. And during this hour, we are going to work with phrasal verbs, and we're specifically going to talk about parties and how you have planned parties and different things like that. So come on in and let's practice English. Hello, Monica. How are you doing today? Hello.
Hello. Hello, hello.
Hi. How are you?
Oh,
Um,
I'm doing well, thank you.
Great. Now, where are you in that picture? It's a different picture.
I was at the beach near Venice.
Ah, okay. Excellent. All right. And Wisla, how are you doing today?
Hello, thank you. I'm doing well. How about you?
Very good, very good. So remind me where you are from.
I'm from Poland.
Poland, that's what I thought. And yeah, it's been several months, I think, since I've seen you in my class. So nice to see you.
Mhm.
Uh, all right. Hello, Gabriel. How are you doing today?
Hello, Holly. I'm fine, thank you.
Good. And remind me where you are from also, great Gabriel.
Okay, I'm from Brazil, city of Rio de Janeiro.
Okay. All right. Well, nice to see you. When does your carnival start?
Yeah, and the next
February?
weekend.
Next weekend. Oh, okay. All right. Excellent.
We're
So
looking forward to it.
are you going to participate in it, or are you going to escape the city and go somewhere else?
I think I'm going to escape. I don't
Uh-huh.
like to have some too much fun.
Oh.
I'm easy.
Yeah. Well, I know a
I'm
lot of
easy guy.
yeah, some people just don't like that many people, around. They still like to have
Yeah.
fun, but all right.
Uh,
Excellent. And is there now Monica, in Italy, do they have anything like Carnival?
Yes, absolutely. We are
Is that also next
celebrating.
weekend?
Yeah, we have a parade in many towns and cities where people
Mm-hmm.
dress like a masquerade, and it is
Uh-huh.
very particular also in Venice. There are traditional masks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They are very beautiful to see. If you
Mm-hmm.
go around Venice in these days, you will see a lot of people dress up like this, and you can take photo with them. Very amazing.
Mm-hmm. All right. And Wisla, how about in Poland? Do you guys have anything like Carnival?
Yes, maybe not so special as in Brazil, but
Uh-huh.
usually between Christmas and Easter, this
Easter.
not exactly
Easter.
Easter, it's
E-
Eastern, sorry,
Easter. No N.
Easter.
Easter.
Easter is German, okay. And no, this is the time when the people should play, dance, meet
Mm-hmm.
together.
Mm-hmm.
But during the year, there is also some holidays when the people wear the other costume from the pastime,
Mm-hmm.
and this is usually 1 or 2 days, sometimes connected with the national holiday, with the
Mm-hmm.
history, but not so much as in Brazil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Brazil is world famous, and especially Rio, for the carnival. Okay,
There is
Monica.
there is warmer, this is possible, but
Uh-huh.
Poland is much more colder.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Italy's pretty good too. Look at this. This is in Venice.
Yes, of course.
Oh, wow. I did not even, I knew about Carnival in Brazil, but I didn't know that it was specifically specifically, I think Catholic countries that have Brazil. I mean, have this mostly, but I don't know if it's related to religion or not. Um,
No, it's related. Yeah, it's
is it
related
related?
to religion, but the party doesn't have a religion sense.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
party is
uh,
just for fun.
for fun.
And yeah, it's all the countries, not only in
Mm-hmm.
Rio de Janeiro. All the country has a carnival.
Yeah, that's what I've been told in the last year. I didn't realize that, but once I started teaching here at Verbling, I've learned that the carnival is all over Brazil, but also in other countries like Spain and Italy and Poland and France and Austria, and I just didn't know. Um, I've lived in Finland, and they didn't have a carnival, and the closest they had was their May Day festival on May 1st, but people don't dress up the same way. And then in the States, I guess the closest we would have would be down in Louisiana with the Mardi Gras festival, but few people, not everybody goes to that, so, and it's not nationwide like in Brazil, like in your countries. So, but that's
Yeah.
really cool. I'm going to have to visit one of your countries one day during a carnival just to see what it's like. So, all right. Well, the topic that we have right now is phrasal verbs in planning a party. And I actually didn't ask about carnival because of planning a party. I didn't even think about it until right before, right at as I asked the question. So, a question for you before we actually start on this material. I'd like to know from you guys. Tell me about the last time you planned a party and how many people went and what type of party was it? Was it a small family party or was it a large party or whatever? So, hello, Mustafa. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
All right. So, Gabriel, tell us about the last party that you and your family planned.
Okay. The last party I've planned, it was with my family and some teammates of my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
We were together in my apartment, my flat, in the playground area of my flat, and we planned some joys with the children,
Mm-hmm.
and also we bought some beverage for the adults and for the children as well.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody brought some kind of food. Uh,
Ah.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
so it was a family party. Not It was
Mm-hmm.
very pleasant party.
Mm-hmm. We call that a potluck party.
Chocolate
And
party.
yeah, a potluck party is where everybody brings some food, and it's even more fun when you don't know what people are bringing. So some
Yeah,
potluck
yeah, yeah.
parties, people sign up or they say, okay, I'm going to bring the dessert or I'm going to bring the main dish or whatever. But some potluck parties, you don't even say, you just say, bring something, and maybe half the people will bring chips and the other half will bring cookies, and that's your party. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and nobody will
Uh,
have hamburgers or meat.
mhm.
So,
So here in Brazil, we call this kind of party American party.
really,
Yeah,
that's funny. Yeah, no, we
yeah.
call it. Well, now you know the proper name for it. So,
Okay.
potluck party. Excellent. Hello, Ake. Nice to see you.
Nice.
Yes, hello. Good to see you again.
Excellent. All right. Um, so next, Monica, could you tell us about the last time that you planned a party?
Actually, I don't even remember when was the
Uh-huh.
last time because it's more common for me hang out with friends, and usually we go to a restaurant and eat something together.
Mm-hmm.
So we gather a bunch of friends like this, but I don't host a party usually.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Thank you. And Wisla, how about you? Could you tell us about the last time that you planned a party?
It was right now, last weekend. It was the meeting with friends from our company.
Uh-huh.
It was 10 people, and it should be only dinner, something like that. But I find it a little bit boring, and I prepared the new music for this meeting and some games. I usually prepare some games because I found terrible boring when the people sits too much time by the table and eat only. And no, yeah, at 12 maybe we play mini golf in one big room. And at 3 o'clock at night, we go outside and play golf during the night.
Wow.
We have a balls which with light. There was blue, green, white, and red, and it was very interesting because there was a lot of trees, and oh yeah, it was very nice time, I have to say.
Yeah, that's great. That sounds fun. I think I want to go to one of your parties.
Yeah, please.
So, excellent. All right, thank you. And Ake, how about you? Can you tell us about the last time that you planned a party?
I forgot. I rarely plan the party. I don't like parties so much. So,
Okay.
yeah, and yeah, as a host, it could be a nightmare for me because I don't know how to do it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah. In the last few years, especially since I came back to the States, I have planned very few parties. Before that, I used to have one when I was living in Finland. I'd have one or two parties a year. Sometimes they were spontaneous, sometimes they were not. But the last party that I planned was actually almost a year ago. And what happened was apparently at Christmas time, not all of my mom's nieces and not all my nieces and nephews, not all of her grandkids, went to family Christmas. They were not able to come, and my mom was feeling bad about that. So on her birthday, which is in February, I called all of her grandkids that were in the area, and I said, "Okay, we're going to take her out to dinner, and would you all come, and would you just be at the restaurant when we arrive?" And so that's what happened, and it was a really, really neat time. There was probably about 20 people there, and we got some good pictures, and my mom was just completely and totally pleased. And so I have the ability, I guess, to get family together and friends together, and it's really fun to do that, but I don't do it very often. So anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to read the following conversation together. And since it's such a small conversation, I'll have each one of you guys read, and so you can practice reading. The scene: John and Sarah are friends. John is planning a birthday party. Sarah is asking him about it. So, Monica, would you read Sarah? And Wisla, would you read John?
Hey John, isn't it your birthday on Friday?
Yeah, I'm having a party. Can you make it?
I'm not sure. What time? I have to meet my brother at 7.
Well, why not bring him along? The party doesn't kick off until 8.
Good idea. We'll probably show up at about 9. Is that okay?
Sure, no problem. I'm looking forward to meeting him.
So, John, how old are you going to be?
Hey, don't act like you don't know.
All right, thank you. And okay, would you read Sarah? And Gabriel, would you read John?
Hey John, isn't it your birthday on Friday?
Yeah, I'm having a party. Can you make it?
I'm not sure. What time? I have to meet my brother at 7.
Well, why not bring him along? The party doesn't kick off until 8 o'clock.
Good deal. We'll probably show up at about 9. Is that okay?
Sure, no problem. I'm looking forward to meet him.
So, John, how old are you going to be?
Hey, don't act like you don't know.
Okay, so there's a couple things right here. We said good. It says good idea, and for some reason you said good deal, which actually works. And I think what happened was this explanation point looked like an L. So, and then also don't forget the ing here. I'm looking forward to meeting him. So I'm looking forward to meeting. So remember to pronounce the ing. All right, so let's look at the expressions below and match them to the appropriate phrasal verb underlined in the above conversation. So we have the phrasal verbs are make it, to bring along, to kick off, to look forward to, and to act like. So number one, okay, can you read that one and match that to one of these phrasal verbs?
To uh, to wait for something nice. Looking forward to.
Yeah, excellent. To look forward to something. Forward to. To look forward to. Okay, and next one, Gabriel, could you do number 2?
To pretend, I think it's to act like.
Correct, to act like. Okay, and number 3, Monica.
To come or to go to a place, event. Show up.
No, it's one of these that are underlined. Show up actually is correct, but there's another one.
To make it.
Yes, correct, to make it. Okay, and Fizla, can you read number 4?
Sorry, me?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't hear you. To take someone with you, bring him along.
Okay, yes, to bring along and bring along.
Hello, guys?
Yeah, maybe Holly might have problem.
I thought me. Okay.
She
She's back.
came back.
Here, hello.
Yes, now I hear you.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, it was funny because I was like, oh, he must be having trouble with the connection, and then I looked down at my Wi-Fi thing, and it says, and then I said, no, I must be having problems with my connection. So, I do apologize to everyone for that. Yesterday, I was actually didn't have internet for about 6 hours, so or more. So, I'm lucky that was only a couple seconds. Anyway, number 5. Okay, can you do that one?
To arrive, make it.
To make it. Now, that's actually to come or go to a place.
Okay, different. Okay. This the minor operation kick off. Show up.
Yes. To show up. Right, and number 6, Gabriel.
To start, usually an event. Kickoff.
Okay, to kick off. Yes. All right. Um, All right, excellent. So let's practice these phrasal verbs. We've got several different activities that we will practice the phrasal verbs with, and then we will ask some questions. Usually, a lot of times, as you guys know, in my classes, I try to practice them all. But this material actually provides questions, so that's which is really good. So together, let's answer the following questions using a phrasal verb. Be careful with the tense. So we have these 6 phrasal verbs, and let's just add these here. So number 1, and Monica, can you do that one?
Sarah late because she missed the bus. Sarah show up late. Showed up late because she missed the bus.
Yes, perfect. Sarah showed up late because she missed the bus. And very good at the tense. All right. Number 2, Wisla.
James bring along his friend
Okay.
or bring.
Okay. What is past tense to bring?
Bring. Brought.
Okay, so James brought his
along.
friend along. So
This way.
James brought his friend along to the football match last week. Okay, good. Number 3, okay.
The meeting kicked off at 11, but it didn't finish until 6.
Perfect. The meeting kicked off. Again, past tense. Good. All right, and wait, bear with me a moment. Yeah, I just realized I wrote this one down with one word. Okay, number 4, Gabriel.
My friend Jess acted like she has no money, but really she has lots.
Okay, so is it past tense?
Isn't that?
Yeah, you said acted, but when it comes to the tense, it would really, she acts like she has no money. And the reason for that is because it's not past tense, first of all, but also it's basically talking about something that she does all the time. So my friend Jess acts like she has no money, but really she has a lot. I like to call the simple present tense the all the time tense. So if somebody does that, it's all the time usually. Okay, number 5, Monica.
I couldn't make it to my friend's wedding because I was at work.
Okay, excellent. Okay, and number 6, Wisla.
Maybe I'm not. I couldn't. I couldn't show up to my friend's wedding because it was at the work.
Okay, so it's number 6 though.
6. I'm not taking my driving test. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not taking my driving test. I'm not Mike. No.
No, because make is 5.
I'm not to kick off, Jim?
No, because kickoff is already number 3. So there's one that hasn't been used yet.
Not.
You need some help?
Yeah.
Okay, so Monica, do you know which one it would be?
I'm not looking forward to
Yes.
taking my direct test.
Perfect. So I'm not looking forward to. And who is ever looking forward to taking their driving test? Very few people. So I'm not looking forward to taking my driving test, or I'm not looking forward to going to the doctor. Anything that you have that is not fun, you can say, I'm not looking forward to it. Okay. All right, now let's cover the expressions above, and then to rewrite these sentences using the phrasal verbs we've studied. So, number 1, okay, can you try that one?
I'm waiting for the start of my vacation. Maybe I'm looking forward to the start of my vacation.
Perfect. I'm looking forward to the start of my vacation. Right, and number 2, Gabriel.
No one arrived until 3 o'clock. Could be no one showed up until 3 o'clock.
Perfect. No one showed up. One showed up until 3 o'clock. All right. And then Monica, number 3.
I hope you can come. I hope you can make it.
I hope you can make it. Perfect. All right. And number 4, Visa.
Jim was pretending that he was sick. Jim was acting like he was sick.
Perfect. Jim was acting like he was sick.
Sick.
All right. Number 5, okay.
Maybe we are going to kick off after lunch.
Yes. We are going to kick off after lunch. Okay, perfect. And the number 6, Sasha. I'm not Sasha. That's Gabriel.
Okay. Sasha is planning to take her father with her. Sasha is planning to bring his father along her.
Yeah, so Sasha is planning to bring her father along. And you can say along with her, but we really don't have to. You can just say Sasha is planning to bring her father along. Now, in Russia, Sasha is a male name, so you could say Sasha is planning to bring his father along.
Yeah.
So it depends on the country whether Sasha is a girl or a boy name.
Okay.
All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to practice these phrasal verbs by the questions. Once we are done with these questions, we will go back up to some of these, and I will come up with questions related to some of the things that we've just practiced. All right, so the first question, okay, when was the last time you went to a birthday party? How was it?
Completely forget a long time ago. After I grew up, I rarely hold my birthday party.
But do you go to birthday parties?
I go to the birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but I forgot. Maybe. Sometime I went to the party, but I forgot what party it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember now. Yes.
Okay.
A small birthday party I attended several years ago. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Was it a friend or a friend's child
My
or?
my friend, one
Mhm.
of my friends. Yes.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Thank you, Gabriel. How about you? When was the last time you went to a birthday party? How was it?
The last time I went, it was in December. That's December, and
Mhm.
my wife's birthday party, and pizza in a pizza restaurant.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, it was nice. She received a lot of teammates. We have some fun and some easy talk. It was
Mhm.
a great hangout.
Yeah. And instead of easy talk, we would say small talk.
Okay, small talk.
Small talk. Yeah. Um, all right. Thank you. And Gabriel, I just asked Gabriel. Monica, I'm having one of those Mondays. It feels like a Monday to me. It's not Monday, but it feels like it. Uh, Monica, how about you? When was the last time you went to a birthday party, and how was it?
Or maybe it was last August. It was
Mhm.
a birthday party of a friend of mine, and she invited us for the lunch. She cooked the meal for us, and then we stay at her house the entire afternoon because it
Mhm.
was a nice sunny day, and she has a garden outside, and we spend the day there chatting and listening to music and stuff like that.
Awesome. Excellent. Thank you. And Wisla, how about you? When was the last time you went to a birthday party? How was it?
Last time at the birthday party, I was in December. It was the birthday of my son, and
Mhm.
it was very nice. It was because there was not too much people, and my wife prepared a special cake and very good coffee. And
Mhm.
later we play together bridge because my son has a girlfriend. And yeah, it was a very nice evening.
All right, thank you. And the last time I went to a birthday party was my nephew's. It was last June. They're twins, and they were turning 6 years old. And like Gabriel's wife, we went to a pizza parlor, and this specific place, it's called Chuck E. Cheese's, and it has a bunch of games and video games and all kinds of different types of games, and the kids can, so that you give the kids tokens and they go and play. And the boys have done that now 2 years in a row, and I think that's probably going to be their choice of birthday parties every year. They'll want to go do that. Their older sister absolutely hates it because they have little animals that walk around, and she doesn't like people with masks, but the boys absolutely love it. And so that was the last time I went to a birthday party. All right, number two. Okay, have you ever had a birthday party? What did you do?
Yeah, when I was a kid, yeah, I always held a birthday, my birthday party, usually in my home,
Mm-hmm.
and I invited some friends to my house, and we ate uh sometimes sushi, yeah, and after that we ate cake because
Mm-hmm.
birthday cake and sushi actually nowadays it's cheap and became everyday food in the supermarket, but it used to be expensive kind of special food in a special day. So
Ah.
we ate the
Mm-hmm.
sushi. Well, I love Korean rice, and so sometimes Korean rice
Mm-hmm.
uh, as my favorite for my favorite, and then we play together board game or whatever
Mm-hmm.
after that. Yeah.
All right, thank you. And Gabriel, how about you? Have you ever had a birthday party? What did you do?
The last time I had a birthday party was with my twin sister. Uh, we had a party with my parents, and she brought her her friends, and I brought my friends,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like two parties in one. uh,
Uh-huh.
uh, Not everybody got together. Her
Mm-hmm.
friends were in a place, and my friends were in another place, and
Another time.
it's just two parties in in just
How
one.
fun. How
Okay.
funny. All right, thank you. Monica, how about you? Have you ever had a birthday party? What did you do?
Well, in the past, I used to celebrate my birthday, and I used to invite my friend over at my house and have dinner or have some appetizer or eat something like that.
Hmm. Okay, excellent, thank you. And Wisla, how about you? What have you ever had a birthday party? What would you do? What did you do?
Yes, we prepare it every year because it is in June, and it
It's in
was
June.
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 In June, in
Mm-hmm.
this time is a very nice weather by us. It's
Uh-huh.
warm, and we spend whole day outside. We make barbecue, and we
Mm-hmm.
play golf, cricket, same games. And I prepare usually uh, small awards from for the winners, and
Uh-huh.
it takes from the morning to the night.
Wow, sounds fun. Excellent. All right. And like Gabriel, I am a twin, and my twin sister stopped having birthdays when she was 29. And so what we have to do as a family, sometimes we'll get together for our birthdays, but we always have to call it something else and not a birthday party because my sister won't come. And so um, I think it's kind of funny. She's just like refusing to grow old, but she truly is. She looks older than me. So, um, but I think this last year my mom had a picnic at a local park, and she called it our niece was getting married in August, and our birthday's in July. So sometime around our birthday, she had a get together with our family that she scheduled, and she brought a birthday a birthday cake for my sister and I, and a good luck to the wedding for my niece and nephew-in-law, and that was probably the last time I had a birthday. But when we were growing up, we had we would have skating parties and slumber parties, and sometimes we would invite our everybody in the community. I mean, as far as the kids our age from the community, and sometimes we would only invite a few girlfriends. Much of the time, though, would move around our birthday. So for some reason, when my parents decided to move, it would always be the end of July. So that's when we would have move as well. So, but anyway, that's a little bit about my story as far as that goes. My sister doesn't like it, so um, anyway, number 3. Okay, what would you do for your dream birthday party? Don't worry about money.
If I could, I would, uh, how can I say, be younger, one year younger.
1 year younger. Okay, if that's possible. All right, thank you. Gabriel, how about you? What would you do for your dream birthday party? Don't worry about money.
Okay, I won't. I imagined some party with extreme sports,
Uh-huh.
a lot of a kind of park with uh, like some uh, half pipe paths and
Uh-huh.
bike paths and
Uh-huh.
somewhere to jump and to a pool, just a pool to take a troll, and I imagine some candies as well. I'm an adult, but I love candies. I love chocolate.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I don't like too much alcohol, but I love chocolates. I love candies.
Uh-huh.
So it will be a very extreme party with candies.
Excellent. All right, thank you. Monica, how about you? What would your dream birthday party be?
Well, I like to travel, so I would like to maybe bring with me, bring along my closest friend and go somewhere and celebrate somewhere abroad, even
Mm-hmm.
or in another city, in a city where I haven't been before,
Mm-hmm.
and celebrate like that.
All right, thank you. And Wisla, how about you? What would you do for your dream birthday party?
I would invite the best rock band, Led Zeppelin, to my
Mm.
house,
Mm-hmm.
and they can play and we can dance during the whole night. It would be very nice birthday.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. And I would, this is one of my dreams that I'm hoping that I'll be able to do eventually. I would like to invite my entire family, and that's all of my siblings and their kids and their spouses and my mom and her spouse on a Disney cruise. So we'll meet up in Florida. We'll go to maybe go to Disney World and all the different parks in the area, and then we go to the harbor and get on the Disney cruise and take that for 6 or 7 days, and just spend the time together as a family, just enjoying the fun that a Disney cruise could bring. So that's one of my dreams, and probably won't if I ever do it. I probably won't be inviting my whole family. It will probably just be my sister's family because she's my twin and we're close and so forth. But number 4, have you ever been late for anything? What happened? So okay, how about you? Have you ever been late for anything? What happened?
Yeah, it's not late. It was not late, but I
Mm-hmm.
barely make it, uh, made it to the countdown event. Uh, I I went to the countdown event with my friend by my
Mm-hmm.
car, but
Uh-huh.
road was there's a heavy traffic jam happening on the
Oh
road.
wow.
And after I reached to the destination, uh, almost all parking lots are full. So
Oh no.
I was driving searching for the parking lot, and I barely found one spot. And we rushed to the counter event venue.
Mm-hmm.
We ran a lot, and we made it there maybe 20 seconds to the counter, before the counter.
All right. And this is a countdown event for what?
For New Year's Eve.
New Year's.
New
Okay.
Year's. Yeah, New
Oh,
Year's.
got it. Oh, got it. Understand now. Because I was like, countdown event. What would that be? Okay, got it. Got it. All right, thank you. Gabriel, how about you? Have you ever been late for anything? What happened?
Yeah, I have been late for a public exam, a
Mm-hmm.
public service exam that
Mm-hmm.
I was enrolled, and it was very desperate because the doors was about to close, and I was uh, uh, near the venue that that I will would take the exam,
Mm-hmm.
So I run a lot to get the door open,
Mm-hmm.
and I could show up there and in time.
You made it in time. Good.
I made it.
Excellent. Yeah, you made it, but in time is you were definitely used that right. Correct. Correct as
Okay.
well. Um, Monica, how about you? Have you ever been late for anything? What happened?
I usually tend to show up early when I have something planned that I care about.
Mm-hmm.
But it happened in the past that, for example, the clock didn't go off and I was late for work.
Oh no. Oh no. All
It,
right. And Visla, how about you? Have you ever been late for anything? What happened?
Almost several years ago, I go with my wife to my mother's birthday, 90s, and we go by London Heathrow, and
Mm-hmm.
there the clerk find that I have an old kind of passport and I need visum, and
Mm-hmm.
I can't go outside of EU. And
Mm-hmm.
okay, during the next day, we make a visum in Canadian embassy,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
embassy, and
Uh-huh.
next day we fly to Canada, but it was almost last hour because
Uh,
uh, the party start kick off right now.
mhm. Ah, so but at least you made it, but you were quite late.
Yeah.
So yeah, at least you showed up. That's important. So, all right, thank you. And I'm like Monica. I pretty much arrive on time for pretty much everything. I'm not just on time, but early. I'm usually 5 to 10 minutes before I need to be there. Many times, if I'm even too early, I'll sit in the car and wait. So I can't actually think of a time that I've been late for something. Sometimes I'm late to verbling classes because I'll excuse me, I'll sign in and the computer will freeze, and then this happened once like a few weeks ago. I signed in, the computer froze, signed in again, and the computer froze again, and so it wasn't letting me sign in. And then when I finally got in, it kicked me out the third time, and it was like, oh, it was terrible. But so sometimes with technical issues, but I'm not usually late for pretty much anything. So, all right, number 5. Okay, what are you looking forward to in the next week? How about in the next month?
Hmm, next month, next week. I I found the DVD of Jimi Hendrix,
Uh huh.
kind of biographic movie. So it's not the documentary. The
Mhm.
actors, acting in the film, but somebody has already rented the DVD, so I couldn't borrow it, rent it today. So I want to rent it. I want to rent it next week.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Excellent. And Gabriel, what are you looking forward to in the next week, or how about in the next month?
I'm looking forward to the next week. I'm looking forward uh, to the carnival here in
Mhm.
Brazil. And I went to go to a party with my daughter. She likes to dance. She likes to play a lot with in the at the carnival.
Mhm.
And the next month I'm looking forward to buy some tickets for the Rolling Stones shows concert in here in Maracanã Stadium.
Excellent. All right. Thank you. And Monica, how about you? What are you looking forward to in the next week? How about in the next month?
let's make it in the next month because it will be Easter and not because I'm a religious person, but I will be off of work for 3 days, so I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, wow.
A little vacation.
That's funny. Yeah. All right. And Wisla, how about you? What are you looking forward to in the next week, or how about the next month?
I'm looking forward to learn a little bit about WordPress because I would like to make a few websites.
Mm-hmm.
Several times I started, but I never finished it. And maybe next month I can do it. It would be very efficient time for me if I can do that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Excellent. And I am possibly going to go to this. This is called the Winter Carnival. It's about 30 or 40 minutes from where I'm living, and it started last weekend, and it's going on to this next weekend. So I might take some time over the weekend and go see the ice sculptures and so forth. And so we call it the Winter Carnival, and it's every January, February. And people, and I don't know how they do it. Sometimes there's very little snow, but they still seem to pull it off. But right now there's a lot of snow, and so they're making these. They've got a lot of snow sculptures, and people are able to, they get prizes for it and stuff like that. It's really cool. I went probably about 5 years ago. I drove up to it and thought it was just walking around. I'm hesitating. I'm saying I might go because there's that possibility that there'll be way too many people and too much traffic, and I might not want to deal with it being a mountain girl now. So, all right. Next one. Have you ever acted like you were sick to avoid school or work? Ake, how about you? Have you ever acted like you were sick to avoid school or work?
Yeah, maybe, but I don't remember exact
Mhm.
detail. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. And Gabriel, how about you? Have you ever acted like you were sick to avoid school or work?
I think I never acted because I can pretend.
Oh, you're not good at
Yeah,
pretending.
I'll be catched if I pretend to do this
Uh-huh. I'll
because I
be
can
caught.
pretend it.
I'll
I'll
be
be
caught.
caught.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. And Monica, how about you? Have you ever acted like you were sick to avoid school or work?
I am very bad at pretend, like,
Uh-huh.
but I remember that I acted like I was sick when I was young and I didn't want to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it was just one time, but I still remember it.
Yeah.
I'm not used.
You're not used to it. Yeah, so that's my story is too. I can remember as a child doing it. One time I ended up at the doctor's office, and that wasn't fun. Um, and so, um, in Vaslaw, how about you? Have you ever acted like you were sick to avoid school or work?
I'm not sure, but I think it was when I was a child.
Mm-hmm.
Not specially acted like I were sick, but I was really sick. But I won't stay one day more at bed, maybe. And this way,
Uh-huh.
it was not so big. And I think that my mother know about it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's kind of funny. As an employer, I have had employees call in, and they'll call in and say, "Hello, Holly. Uh, I'm sick. I won't be able to make it into work today." And the way they are actually saying it, you can tell that they're not really sick. They're just tired, or maybe they're hungover, but they probably could have made it into work. And I thought that was really funny. Because you could always tell the sick ones versus the ones that were not sick. um, So, and I think everybody does this one way or another. I remember I remember it was 30 years ago this week. I convinced my parents to let me stay home because I was sick, but I really wasn't, and it's because I wanted to watch the Challenger space shuttle go up, and then
That
that,
is
of course,
understandable.
yeah, and so that the only reason I remember it is because you guys know what happened to the Challenger. It exploded, and I was
Yeah.
alone watching that. And if I would have been at school, apparently they actually took TVs into all the rooms.
Hello? Hello?
I guess we have lost Ollie.
Oh,
Hello.
okay, maybe the class is finished. It's almost 10.
Yes. So only 3 minutes left.
Probably it's not so big accident. Oh, she is back. No?
Okay, I guess we can leave.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys.
Bye bye.
See you.
See
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.